Good morning, all of you. My new topic is pump in Forsem Mechanical. The subject name is Fluid Mechanics and Fluid Machine. Introduction. Design of any fluid following system required. The design of system through which fluid will flow, calculation of loss that will be occur when the fluid flows, and third, selection of suitable device which will deliver enough energy to the fluid to overcome these losses. Like a device deliver energy to liquid and gaseous for pump and compressor. So device extract energy for liquid turbine. So type of pumps: positive displacement pump and dynamic pumps. So types of positive displacement pump: reciprocating pump, rotary pump, and dynamic pumps, centrifugal pump. Positive displacement pump working principle: a fixed volume cavity open, fluid trapped in the cavity through an inlet, cavity close, fluid sequence through an outlet. A direct force is applied to the confined liquid. Fifth, flow rate is related to the speed of the moving parts of the pump. The fluid flow rates are controlled by the drive speed of the pump. 7. In each cycle, the fluid pumps equal the volume of the cavity. Allowed transport of highly viscous fluid. Performance almost independent of fluid viscosity. And last, the outlet insert for every region, hence construction is required and pressure relief valve are required because avoid damage from complete shut off condition. Reciprocating types pumps: piston or plunger pump, diaphragm pump. Types of piston or plunger pump: single acting piston pump, double acting simplex pump, double acting duplex pump, and otherwise diaphragm pumps is single diaphragm pump and double diaphragm pump. Rotary type: positive displacement pump, single rotor and multi rotor, sliding vane pump, flexible tube or lining screw pump, radial pump, and multiple rotor, gear pump, lobe pump. Any more types of pump? So first of all, dynamic pumps. So working principle of future dynamic pump: add somehow momentum to the fluid through the vanes, impeller, or some special design. Second, do not have a fixed closed volume. Third, volume with high momentum passes through a open passage and convert its a velocity into pressure. The types of dynamic pumps is rotary pump and special pump. The types of rotary pump: centrifugal pump, axial flow pumps, and mixed flow pumps. Special pump: jet pump or injector, electromagnetic pump for liquid metals, and third, fluid actuate gas lift or dynamic ram. Comparison of positive displacement pump and dynamic pump. Flow rate: so positive displacement pumps look typically 100 GPM and dynamic pump flow rate is high, 3 lakh GPM, and pressure of PDPS as high, 300 atm. A dynamic pump pressure is moderate, few atmosphere. Priming of positive displacement pumps is very rarely, and dynamic pumps is priming is always. Flow type of PDPS: pulsing, and dynamic pumps is a steady, constant RPM PDPS, constant flow rate of virtuality and pressure, and dynamic pumps head varieties with flow rate, and last viscosity virtually no effect and strong effect on dynamic pump. Centrifugal pump construction detail and working. A very simple machine, two main parts, a rotary element impeller and stationary element volute, filled with the fluid and impeller rotated. Fourth, the fluid rotated and leaves with high velocity. Outward flow reduce pressure at inlet eye of the impeller, more fluid comes in. And last is outward fluid enter and increase area region, velocity convert to the pressure. Centrifugal pumps continues the working principle. Swimming plane generated centrifugal pumps holder water in plate. Make a bore in hole, water in throughout. Distance the water stream travel tangent to the circle. Volume flow rate from holes in centrifugal flow rate and pressure equal to VR into tip velocity. A free falling body achieve a velocity V is equal to 2g as 1 by 2. A body will move distance as v square by 2g have an initial velocity v and find a diameter that will be generated v to get required h for given n. Question, some example, for the 180-00 rpm pump find the diameter impeller to generated head of 200 feet. To find the first initial velocity 2gh is equal to answer is 113 foot per second square and convert rpm 1800 rpm equal to 30 rps versus velocity divided by rps. to 113 the v is for initial velocity 113 and rps is a 30, so 3.77 foot per rotation. Thus 3.77 circumference of impeller to diameter 1.2 foot ft, so equal to 14.4 inch. So conclusion, flow through the centrifugal pump flow the same rules of freely falling bodies. Next, the basic performance of parameter centrifugal pump, the energy equation for the case. The assumption, no heat generation, no viscous work, mass in equal to mass out. H plus V1 square by 2 plus GZ1 plus H2 V square 2 divided by 2 plus GZ2. Next, centrifugal pump continues. The power required to drive the pump, the power required to turn to the pump shaft and certain RPM. The actual power required to drive the pump depend upon efficiency. N equal to P upon WT, rho G QH upon WT. Efficiency has three components: volumetric casing leakage, mechanical and hydraulic. So mechanical losses is bearing and tacking glands etc. and hydraulic shock frictions and recirculation. Centrifugal pump characteristic when the whatever discussed earlier is qualitative due to assumption, actual performance centrifugal pump extensive testing. The presentation of performance data is exactly same for centrifugal pump, axial flow pump, mixed flow pump, compressor. The graphical representation of pump performance data is often experimentally is called pump characteristic or pump characteristic curve. The representation is almost always for constant shaft speed, capital N, Q, discharge, Q means discharge, flow rate in the independent variable is a liquid head for head development, P for power efficiency, and N PSH net positive suction head, and are the dependent variable on the all liquid discharge in the independent variable gases, and head development, power and efficiency are independent and dependent variable gases. Some characteristic continuous as is almost constant and low flow rate. Maximum H shut off head it at zero flow rate. Head drop to zero at discharge maximum. Discharge is not greater than discharge maximum to the N. Efficiency always 0 at discharge equal to 0 and discharge is to maximum. N is not efficiency is not an independent parameter. Efficiency equal to efficiency maximum efficiency here roughly discharge equal to 0.6 and maximum discharge to 0.93. Efficiency or maximum efficiency is called the best efficiency point of BEP. All the parameter corresponding to maximum efficiency are called the design point QHP. Power, discharge and head. The pump design should be such that the efficiency curve should be as flat as possible around maximum efficiency. P is rise almost linearly with flow rate. Some difference are due to impeller recirculation important at low flow rate, frictional losses, shock losses due to the mismatch of blade angle and flow inlet importance at high flow rate. Centrifugal pump important point to the remember. Efficiency of density. Pump head reported in foot or meter of that fluid importance for the density. This characteristic curve valid only for the liquid reported. Same pump used to pump a different liquid H and efficiency would be almost same. A centrifugal pump will always develop the same head in feet of that liquid regardless of the fluid density. However, P will change break HP will vary directly with the liquid density. Efficiency of viscosity. Viscous liquid tends to decrease to the pump head discharge and efficiency, and second, viscous fluid tends to increase the pump viscosity scale. Suction head and suction lift. A centrifugal pump cannot pull or suck liquid. Suction in centrifugal pump the creation of partial vacuum at pump's inlet as compared to the pressure at the other end of liquid. Hence, pressure difference in liquid drive a liquid through a pump. How one can increase this pressure difference? Increase the pressure at the other end equal to the 1 atmosphere, receiver open to atmosphere. Decrease the pressure at the pump inlet must be liquid vapor pressure, so temperature very important. When increase the capacity, Bernoulli equation. Maximum suction head depend upon pressure applied at a liquid surface at liquid source. So maximum suction decrease at this pressure decrease. Vapor pressure of liquid and pumping temperature. Maximum suction decrease as vapor pressure increase. Capacity at which the pump is operating. Case of open receiver. Maximum suction varies inversely with altitude. Case of hot liquid, maximum suction varies inversely with temperature. Case of increased capacity, maximum suction varies inversely with capacity. Net positive suction head. Problem of cavitation. The lowest pressure occurs at the pump is inlet. The pressure at pump inlet, liquid vapor pressure, and cavitation occurs. What are the effect of cavitation? Lot of noise and vibration are generated. Sharp decrease in pump head and discharge. Pitting of impeller occurs due to the bubbles. May occurs before actual boiling in case of dissolved gases and low boiling mixture of hydrocarbon. The hence P pump at the pump inlet should greater than the pump. Positive displacement suction head NPS is mathematically P1 upon rho g plus V1 square by 2 minus PVP upon rho g. So net position suction head is calculate equation required pumps characteristic. The net position suction head actually available at the pump is inlet called available NPSH. System characteristic available NPS must be less or equal to required NPSH. Rule of thumb for design available NPSH greater than equal to 2 plus required NPSH. So the equation of available net position head P upon P surface upon rho g minus Z1 minus HFI minus VVP upon rho g. So Zi can be important parameter is design hand to ensure cavitation does not occur for a given P surface pressure surface and temperature. So some equation example like a dimension pump performance. The every pump 3 performance parameter head, flow rate and power was discussed to previous slide. 2 geometric parameter now diameter and rotational speed, and 3 fluid flow parameter to density, viscosity and roughness like a curves. Here the efficiency versus specific speed, the pump curves. The specific speed is indicator of the pump performance. Pump efficiency, the Q is rough indicator of pump size from Reynolds number like a now not how the head power and efficiency curve change a specific speed change. So change head power and efficiency curve change to change the specific speed change. Some example pump versus system characteristic. Static head due to elevation, the head due to velocity head, the frictional head loss, minor head loss. So pump versus system characteristic graphical representation of the 3 curves. The between pump and system, some here the figure, this discussion. In industrial situation, the resistance often varies from various reasons. If the resistance factor increase, the slope of the system curve increase and intersect the characteristic curve at a lower flow. The design operating point are chosen as close to the highest efficiency point as possible. The large industrial system require different flow rate, often change the flow rate by changing the characteristic curve with the change in blade width, blade pitch of RPM. Pump in parallel or series. The increased flow rate flow at the given head, reduce system resistance factor with valve. 2. Use small capacity fan in parallel. Some loss in flow rate may occur when operating in parallel. To increase the head at the given flow, reduce system resistance by valve. Use 2 smaller head pumps fan in series, but some head loss may be occur. Thank you.